James Harden is not a good dude. James Harden is a piece of fucking trash. Listen, the only thing he's really good at, because he's not going to ever win a championship ring. I mean,
Clearly.
He's really good at impregnating strippers, though.
Wow.
That's what he's really good at. He's really good at doing that, man. And he does that from coast to coast.
Oh, shit.
Houston, watch out.
Yeah. Gary got some dirt on the NBA.
Yeah,
I got a lot of dirt in the NBA, man. I was the first one who said LeBron James was going to the Lakers when he signed. And you know what? I'll tell you a crazy story. Right after the Warriors lose the NBA Finals in 2016, I get a call the next day. Yo, Kevin Durant's coming to the Warriors. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
And they're like, Kevin Durant's coming to the Warriors. He tells me for about 15 minutes this is happening. And then as soon as he gets off the phone, oh, you can't tweet that. Motherfucker, what the hell you just tell me all this stuff for, but you're telling me I can't tweet it. They'll know exactly it came from me. You can't say anything. I'm like, thanks, dude. So I have to wait until I was given permission, not because it's permission, because you don't want to burn a source.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. It's like a respect thing. So I could have said it way before I did, but I was like one of the first person before ESPN, before anyone. I was like, take the plus 200. He's signing with the Lakers. And this is on my old account, numerology now.
Were you
People
able to
can
bet
find
on that?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Of course.
You can bet on everything, man.
No, I know. I just was like, I'm amazed every time you can bet on, win on shit like that. I love it. It's
All
like,
right, actually,
I got to make this part of my life a little bit now.
No, okay, I gotta talk to you about this, man. Can we get into sports betting for a second?
What
Like,
about it?
I don't sports bet at all. I don't understand it. So, like, what like, explain what a parlay is, because I see, versus like a normal bet, like,
Okay.
because most people would know it, like, hey, I'll bet you this guy's winning, and then you guys bet even money. Like, what's the difference in sports betting when you're betting?
Okay, so in a parlay, if you bet two teams, both of the teams have to win for you to make money.
Doesn't matter on the points, right?
It does. I mean, depends how you do it. You can do -7 parlays. You can do money line parlays.
okay.
It doesn't matter. But whatever you pick, everything has to win, and that's why the big payouts come with the parlay. So, for instance, mathematically, to get one a straight bet is 50%.
Right.
To get a two-teamer is 25%, 12.5, 6.2, and it goes all the way down. So that's why they give these big payouts, because the odds are really against it. But I mean, if you're good at what you do, that's what you got to do.
You hit it. That's interesting. So so it's basically like, let's just say do a 5-team parlay and stuff. So I've got like what, like
You get it like 20-1 odds and stuff like that. Unless you're picking dogs, then you might get 40-1. If you're picking heavy favorites, you might get like 10-1. Just think of it in options,
Right.
like doing options in the stock
and they
market.
give you higher on the dogs because like there's more data on teams and players and stuff versus like
No,
let's say
not dogs, but underdogs. What I mean.
Bad
Oh,
The teams they're not
understood.
supposed to win.
Got it. Oh, you mean dogs? Okay,
Yeah.
because we were talking about betting, so I'm like, I know there's dog
I know.
tracks.
I thought I didn't know you were taking it literally.
But no,
Gotcha.
I'm a
That's funny.
hey, I'm a literal
Yeah,
person,
yeah.
right? But
Gotcha,
like,
gotcha.
yeah, because there's horse. So like, there's like Japanese baseball, there's tennis, there's horse racing,
Which I will be
there's
betting on
dogs.
as soon as we're done.
There's
talking.
Greyhound racing. Yeah.
There's Greyhound. So like, what's the most obscure like team or thing like you've bet on? Like, what is it? What's interesting?
That happened during COVID.
Okay.
Cockfighting in Mexico.
No, that's what.
National sport.
When it came down to COVID, I was looking at the bottom of the barrel. You know, you're looking through anything. That's when I only year ever I started betting women's sports.
Oh shit.
Because I don't think much of women, athletes, unless they're prime Olympians and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you start looking at darts, you start looking at everything.
Bowling.
Because here's the thing: when COVID shut down,
Yeah.
I still have subscribers. I still had people like, "Yo, Gary, we need something. We need a gamble." And I'm like, wait a second, man. I'm good at NBA. I'm good at NFL.
Charlie, what's the next
I'm
hot
good
thing?
on all the top four. But all of a sudden, they want me to do something like that. Well, actually, that's when I found Japanese and KBO, Korean
Right.
baseball. So that's like the only thing that from the pandemic that I actually think is a positive.
That is freaking crazy. And then this is like betting it through like MGM betting or sports and stuff.
Just a kiosk.
Just a kiosk and stuff. That's so crazy, dude. So, I mean, like that's why I didn't. I mean, obviously we knew Japan didn't close down and stuff because they kind of shut their borders
Yeah,
down.
they
so
didn't
were,
close down until about 8 or 9 months before the Olympics because America basically said close down so it looks like something's happening over there.
But they delayed the Olympics.
Sorry?
They delayed the Olympics
By a year, yes.
Yeah.
And so it was New Year's, the year of the Olympics. New Year's, we were all going out to the bars. Everybody's having a good time. There's nobody wearing masks, nothing. 3 days later, everything's shutting down at 8 p.m. out of fucking nowhere,
Really?
right?
Yeah.
And then the Olympics comes in. Basically, that was their concession internationally to be able to have the Olympics because they basically needed to make it look like you guys can't be looking all free over here and having a good ass time and not getting sick.
What a bunch of
Scandinavia over here. Like,